Hi everyone. I thought I'd do a tap along today on listening to the messages because my experience is when something's not working for us or we need to make a change in something, there's always a message that lets us know, and often we don't notice it, or we notice it and we ignore it. And I've just had a really strong message myself, having forgotten to put the brake on the car, and it rolled down the drive and trapped me between the door and the gatepost. I have some beautiful bruises to prove it. And it was a message. It was a message to tell me to stop what I was doing and look at what I'm doing, think about what I want to be doing. It was about not following the old path blindly because that's what I think I'm supposed to do. And I'd already really known that and not done anything about it. I just carried on plodding on, and this stopped me in my tracks. And I had a session with a colleague and cleared a lot of interesting stuff that I hadn't recognised was going on. So it's always worthwhile when something happens to recognise that it is a message, there is something there for you, and to do something about it. So I thought I would do some tapping to help all of us really to recognise the messages before they get to that sort of dramatic level that I seem to specialise in, because it's not necessary for it to be that strong if we hear and listen to ourselves earlier on. So we'll be tapping on the karate point to start off with, as always. So just join in with me. And if there's anything that feels as though you need to put in that I haven't put in, just drop it in anyway, because this is your tap along. You can make it exactly how you want it to be. So even though sometimes I'm not very good at listening to the messages that life gives me, sometimes I ignore them. Sometimes I don't even see them. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself anyway. Even though sometimes I just don't notice them because I'm so busy just doing things. I deeply and completely love and forgive and accept myself. Even though sometimes I notice them and I close my eyes and stick my fingers in my ears, I deeply and completely love and accept that scared part of me that just wants to do what it knows how to do. And even though sometimes I don't notice the messages until they get so powerful that I can't ignore them, and then I beat myself up because I didn't listen to them earlier. I deeply and completely love and forgive and accept myself and anyone who taught me to ignore the messages. I'm really good at ignoring them. I'm really skilled at not hearing and not seeing and not feeling. Sometimes. And sometimes I do notice the messages. And sometimes I even do something about them. And I'm okay either way. And even though in the past I've just not noticed the messages, or I've ignored them, I'm open to the possibility that I could do it differently from now on. Even though I have my own inner guidance system, and sometimes it's feeling it. It's the gut instinct that tells me something's going on. And sometimes it's something I see or something I hear. I choose to be tuned in. So I pick up the messages as they come my way. And I choose all parts of me to take the time to work out what I need to do, and then to help me do it easily, safely, and comfortably, because that's what I deserve, and that's what the messages are for. Even though I have everything I need to create the life for myself that I want, and sometimes I get in my own way, and sometimes it's often that I get in my own way, I deeply and completely love and forgive and accept myself. And I give myself permission to let go of being angry with myself and to recognize that whatever it looks like on the outside, I'm always doing the best I can, easily, safely, and comfortably. And that's okay. Giving myself permission to be okay, being me, doing what I do. I'm okay. Whether I listen to messages, whether I don't listen to messages, whether I make changes, whether I don't make changes. Whatever I do is okay. And it's always the best I can do at the time. And I forgive myself for not always living up to my own standards. I'm okay, whatever I do. And that's the truth. So just notice what's going on around you. Notice the feeling in your stomach. Listen to yourself. Take time to work out what those messages are telling you. And even if you don't, you're okay. Bye.